Off the play fake. Nix.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done.
14 yards that time for number 14.
And defensively here, it's hard to overlook the fact that this is an offense that's dead last in the NFL in rushing. So this back seven's going to be tested. Heck, might be more of a back eight. No doubt about that. And they surrender the catch here and the first down.
A nice gain of 21 yards.
Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to put.
And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Now it's Nix. Ball tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward.
And the Chiefs are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much. And it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 3.
43, 50, yellow. Insane. Hey, 43. My time.
Up the middle they go. Dillon. And he stopped immediately there.
A couple extra tight ends into formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
3rd down and 2.
Yellow. Hey, rip left.
To throw, it's Mahomes.
This ball nearly intercepted. A once-in-a-season chance for the big fella, but he couldn't corral it. 4th down, straight ahead.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. Runs through the contact. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Arrowhead. It's the Chiefs in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Hey, 43, 40, yellow. There's a water, right? My time.
Now here's Mahomes. A rifle swing, that's going to be intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And now off to the races, down the right side. Down the right sideline. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets him on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick six.
And I know from experience throughout the week when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick sixes and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
What's good on the extra point? And that makes the score 7-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you. Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Now Patrick going to change the play.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Forced out to his left. Looking left side, he's got it. Complete. But he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Sometimes it's design, but sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Throwing left side, it's complete. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Good work there. You're going to see on play action, they run an out route with the receiver on the outside and let the tight end work the seam in the area beyond it. A great concept, and it leads to a first down.
On first down, Dillard. And a good run as he manages 7 yards down to 17.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Hey, 43, 43, 15. Yellow. High on these two. Hey, Ripley.
Mahomes now to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
15. Hey, 15. Hey, 57. 15.
He'll look to throw. Dancing to his left.
And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Riley Moss.
And he takes this one back into the end zone.
Well, CD, that's a huge play by this defense in a close ball game. I think he was trying to just extend the play. They're getting outside the pocket, but he throws a costly pick six.
Yeah, he's trying to find someone open. You're exactly right. He wasn't looking to run. He was looking to throw. The result, not good for him. They were more than happy on the defensive side to gather that one in and take it to the house.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Yellow. Color. I've got blue lane. 15. 43. 43. Yellow.
They'll look to throw here.
That ball nearly intercepted. The rookie had his hands on it, but couldn't pull it in.
Well, after incompletions on first and second down, it certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on third down.
Attack. Yellow. Attack. Hey, ribble it. Attack.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Not many goals just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a fourth down.
This is taken at the 23. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about.
Okay, so he stepped foot out of bounds. Charles came back in first to touch it, and they got him for a legal touching.
Yeah, and you know it doesn't matter either, Brandon. Catch it, don't catch it. If you're the first to touch it, that's going to draw a flag.
Even after the penalty, still a full 7 yards to go on third down.
Oh, my second. Away. Ready. Show.
To throw, here's Nix. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
23 yards. First down, Broncos.
Throwing Nix.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Harvey. And he's got this down to the 35. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Bombers. Ready. Away. Show. Captain. Away.
Here's Nix once more. A short throw to Ingram. He's got room to roam.
And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10, marking down at the 9. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Broncos are going to have a new set of downs.
Captain.
Nix to the air. Being chased out left. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Bo Nix, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Well, I don't think that we're ready yet to say the route is on, but they have certainly looked near flawless here in this first half, and now an extra point away from making it 21-0.
And your experience led you to say that because we have both seen those 21-0 leads come and go in this league, but this one feels pretty darn secure. And here's the other part. Even when people chip away at it, it forces you into being almost perfect on the other side, doesn't it, in order to try and mount a comeback.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Back to throw here. Buying time to his left. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
That's good.
They asked him to take charge and get them to a spot where they could at least attempt to kick before the half, and he does just that. Didn't trust what he saw downfield, so he took it upon himself to get them into field goal range using his legs. That's coming through with a play they needed in a big spot.
Butker's kick here is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18.
Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room.
Yeah, and trailing at the break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give him credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board. Give him any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try and plan a comeback.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission.
Wide open receiver complete. And he's in for a touchdown. The final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the third quarter?
Chiefs 3.
With a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, the first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Escaping the pressure right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Working out of the gun is Nix.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long.
Oh, my son! Captain. Olay! Bombers.
To throw is Nix.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 21.
Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
Harvey now on 1st and 10.
And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a 1st down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Bombers. Olay!
Nix from the shotgun.
Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete.
And the Broncos are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. Here's Nix. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. So there the defense denies the rookie of his potential 1st career touchdown.
And his 1st NFL touchdown celebration. I wonder if he's thought about it, if he has something cooked up in his head as he worked out with his team. And
oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked up by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Yellow! Attack! 15! Hey, rip Liz! Hey, yellow, hey, go going.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mahomes. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. Well, he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
And the officials here are going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field.
Yellow! 180! 43!
They'll run on 1st down. Dillard. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And the gain here to
yards total. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow, yellow. Arch the line, 80. Right side.
He'll look to throw. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hold.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so, because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
Yellow, hey, rip list. 15, 15. Yellow. Right side.
They'll set up to throw. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. Facing a 2nd and 3. Ball on the 10. Mahomes going to change things up. Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the chief linemen might have moved. They were looking good on 2nd down, but now they're backed up 5 yards by the false start, and it's 2nd and 8.
Attack, attack. 15, 15. Hey, 57.
Now back to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So the completion good for 7 there. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So that flag will set him back 5 yards. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Yellow, yellow, yellow. 15. Hey, 43. Right side.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Looking to put a drive together. Operating from the gun. Here's Nix. Eluding the pressure right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
We're back now in KC. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Here's a 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun. Nix. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. That's taken at around the 40. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Now, these two teams, you might recall, met back in mid-season, Week 8 to be exact. And it was the Chiefs who got the road victory there, so now looking to claim the season series at home in KC.
To throw again on second down, Mahomes. And he comes back with one complete. First down for the Chiefs, solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play. Now a handoff up the middle. Dillard. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
On the pickup. Second and 6.
To throw on second and 6, Mahomes. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
The Chiefs on third down. Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches.
Up the middle they go. Dillard.
And he will have the Chiefs first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on third and inches.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Yellow. 15.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Flushed out right. His throw caught at about the 5. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Yellow. I got blue 80. Hey, 43, 15. My shot.
Back to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And he'll fall incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. A great effort there.
His 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Chiefs are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter.
Hey, 57. Attack.
Mahomes will throw for it. Steps away to his left. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. Caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And they look to finish strong in this fourth quarter. This is a unit that certainly has turned things around from a week ago. Just a much more productive all-around ball game. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
At the 31-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
Captain, ready. Bombers. Away.
from the gun on third down.
Nix able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. A big play there. His 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season.
And the Broncos look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
Lutz to try to add the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the restart.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take over here up near the 40.
So that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game,